Today will we discuss about the game of charms signify. Harriet's sister was fond of playing charms. Harriet जो कि एक मेन करेक्टर है, ओके, चिल्ड्रन एट प्ले में उस बताया गया है. Harriet's sister was fond of playing charms to fool what was going to happen to Harriet and other children. She dropped pieces of lead tinfoil into boiling water. When they were softened, she lifted them out and put them on a cold plate, where they hardened. Whatever shape they took was indicative of the future. Captain John dropped a charm for Harriet. When it melted, he dropped it again on the plate. The matter formed itself into a round ball. Nan told that it was like the glove on the father's desk, but Harriet imagined that she could see siege and land on it. She was unable to interpret what it told about her future. She was still confused. Okay. Children at Play is a story of children of a family. One of them is Harriet. She is a growing girl. The writer reveals the mental state of children at this stage. Here he portrays the psychological disturbances of Harriet, who is neither a child nor grown up. Half of Harriet wanted to stay as a child and half wanted to be grown up. She often asked other children what they would be when grown up. Victoria said that she would like to be a Red Cross nurse. Harriet also nurtured some ideas. She thought she would be a nun or doctor. Anyway, she wanted to be something important. She said aloud, "Perhaps I shall be a great dancer or a politician and make a speech." Harriet was an ambitious girl, so she felt herself to be misfit in the family. She found her family maddening. Her father was too busy. He did not have spare time to Harriet, nor for others. Her mother was also too busy in the affairs of house and family. Besides, she was expecting another baby soon and had not to be disturbed. Harriet considered Nan as not important. We was different and had withdrawn from her and made friends with Valerie from across the river. Harriet disliked and feared her. However, she would have liked to play with Bogey, but he was much younger and played with insects, lizards, etc. Harriet felt lonely in her home. She was driving to adopt places. There was a cubby hole under the stairs and at the end of the jetty. She would like to sit, her legs hanging down, her back warmed with sun, her ears filled with the cool gurgling of the water against the jetty poles. Harriet was quite inquisitive about her future. Sitting against the cork tree, she would ask herself, "I wonder what is going to happen to us." She meant about her future when Valerie had come to spend the day. Captain John too would drop in. Harriet got irritated. Why should they be? Have not they homes of their own? She did not like the limping of John's. So she would say, "But I wish he were not so jerky. Why he so jerky?" While other children enjoyed the magical tricks of John, Harriet could not make out any definite meaning. The ball-like shape made her think what it was. The world and its rough surface reminded her of seas and lands. However, she was not able to understand its symbolic meaning. Her future still remained unsettled and uncertain. Rumor Gordon's children at village, in fact, an interesting story about the mental disturbances of growing children. It depicts the emotions of a small girl, Harriet, who is neither a child nor a fully grown up girl. Her psychological disturbances and mental confusion have been beautifully portrayed by the writer. Harriet's dilemma is clearly revealed in the very first sentence of the story. Half of Harriet wanted to stay as a child, half wanted to be grown up. She often asks herself what she wants to be in future. She has aspiration and wants to be important in life. She consults her sisters, Victoria, who tells her that she wanted to be a Red Cross nurse. Now Harriet starts thinking about her options. She thinks she should be either a nun or a doctor or missionary. Later she decides to be dancer, politician, but we interrupt saying that she was going to be a poet, and this gives Harriet a new thought. Harriet thinks a lot but remains undecided because of her adolescent years. Harriet thinks about the members of her family. Her father, mother, nurse, and sister. She also thinks about those who frequently visit them. Captain John is a frequent visitor to the family, but Harriet is unable to understand why he is so regular in her visits. None of these persons seems to have gained any important place. Her nurse tells that Harriet's future is still in the farming, and so she should not make hurry as regards her future, but Harriet is not satisfied. Harriet is also disturbed mentally on account of the carelessness of her parents. She does not get any support from her family. Everybody is busy in his own affairs and nobody cares for the other. The father is busy in his office work and the mother is always busy with the house, the family, the servants, and many other affairs. He is quiet and has gone away from Harriet. In fact, she is elderly with peculiar ideas of her own. She has also developed friendship with Valerie. Harriet wants to play with Vogie, but he is much younger and plays with insects in his own way. He appears to be secretive, strong, and rough. Harriet finds herself quite lonely even while living in the family. In her loneliness, she sits alone under the stairs. She likes to warm her back in the sun and enjoy the music created by the gurgling sound of the water against jetty poles. She develops affinity with the cork tree and enjoy natural beauty, but even the attraction of natural sights do not divert her mind from the thought of her own future. Harriet is always inquisitive about her future. Sometimes Nan used to play charms with a piece of lead tin foil dropped into the boiling water. When it became soft, she put it into the cold plate to become hard. It was believed that whatever shape was made, it told about one's future. Captain John drops the charm for Harriet and it takes a wall-like shape. Nan thinks that it is like a globe on the table of the father, but Harriet thinks that it is the world and its rough surface reminds her of seas and lands. She is unable to understand its symbolic meaning. Her future still remains unsettled. The story thus shows that the period of adolescence is full of confusions, aspirations, and disappointments. It requires proper care and support from the family. Especially parents may save children from psychological disturbances by paying the attention to their emotional problems. Harriet considered Nan as not important. We were different and had withdrawn from her, made friends with Valerie from across the river. Harriet disliked and feared her. However, she would have liked to play with Bogey, but he was much younger and played with insects, lizards, etc. Harriet felt lonely in her home. She was driven up to adopt places. There was a cubby hole under the stairs and at the end of the jetty. She would like to sit, her legs hanging down, her back warmed with sun, her ears filled with the cool gurgling of the water against the jetty poles. Okay. Harriet was an ambitious girl, so she felt herself to misfit in the family. She found her family maddening. Her father was too busy. He did not have spare time to Harriet, nor for others. Her mother was also too busy in the affairs of house and family. Besides, she was expecting another baby soon and had not to be disturbed. Harriet felt lonely in her home. She was driven to adopt a place. There was a cubby hole under the stairs and at the end of the jetty. She would like to sit, her legs hanging down, her back warmed with sun, her ears filled with the cool gurgling of the water against the jetty poles.